Here we are. It's after the game with GP, Gary Payton, and your boy Speedy. What's up, GP?
What up, Speedy, Beady? Hey, listen, man, y'all know better than that, man. Y'all play my song one more time. Come on.
Okay, my bad.
Cut it. What up, dog?
What's up, dog? We fresh off a hot weekend. If you missed it, Atlantic City was off the chain. We went down there and destroyed, and now we're recuperating. Did I say it right? Recuperating.
No, we ain't recuperating, man. We still going strong, man.
Still going strong.
Man. We did it big in Atlantic City, especially you, Speedy.
Well,
yeah,
stupid.
Speedy did it big, man. Boy, you done that, Speedy boy.
Welcome to after the game with Gary Payton and Speedy. The number to call into is 855-369-9898. Stupid.
Yeah, Speedy. Hey, man, on another note, Speedy, we want to give our condolences out to Armen Gilliam, who passed away last night playing basketball, pick up the game he loved, had a heart attack. You know, that's a big tragic right there. A lot of us guys, man, who
Nice player.
Been playing basketball, and then we retired, man. We seem to forget, you guys, that when we're playing basketball, our heart is beating and pumping, and we're getting things going through it, and it's very healthy. So as we retire and we sit there and we start eating these hot dogs, links, and burgers and steaks and stuff like that, and we don't get into that gym, man, our heart starts to clutter up. With black people especially, man, we get that diabetes, we get the high blood pressure, the high cholesterol. You know, I got this stuff, and, you know, I'm not even, you know, a big guy. So that's why I try to stay my weight off and stuff like that. You guys, please go out and get yourself checked. Even if you have to get on a bicycle, man, just keep yourself healthy, man, and check yourself, man. Check your cholesterol, check your high blood pressure, man. Guys, y'all got to understand, man, we want y'all to be around here, and, you know, don't think that you can go out there and try to play basketball, man, when you 300 pounds, man, just off the cut, man. Your heart can't take that, man, and you don't know what's going on. So go get checked. Try to get yourself back in shape, man. And like we said, from the Foxxhole and from me, Speedy, and everybody on this show, we want to condone out to Armen Gilliam and his family.
Most definitely. And you remember he was drafted. He came in what year?
He came in David Robinson year. What year was that? He came in 5 years in front of me, so that had to be like, what, 84, 85?
Out of UNLV, real nice.
85.
Real nice
yeah,
ball.
Got to be like 85.
Because he was 47 years old, man.
Yeah, he's 47 years old, and I think he was going to turn 48, and I'm going to be turning 43. So, yeah. But and I came in at 90. He had to came in like 85 with David Robinson.
You going to be 43, G?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to be 43, dog.
You don't look a day over 42.
I know. I don't look a day over 30.
No, you look a day over 30.
Man, no, I don't, man. Look, Speedy, just because you look day over 50, nigga, that don't mean I got to look that day over 40.
I'm actually kind of sexy, man, when you really think about it.
We're not really thinking about it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he came in 87.
He came in 87?
87.
87? So, yeah, that's David Robinson, 87. Yeah, that's right, because David Robinson.
Second-round pick, right?
He had to stay a year or two out because he was in the Navy.
Mm-hmm. Now, for those who don't know, we're going on day 113 with the NFL lockout and day 6 with the NBA lockout.
Well, it's going to be a tragedy. I don't know what's going to happen with football, Speedy, but football, I think, should be back on track. I don't think they're going to have a preseason or nothing like that because these dudes right now got to get in shape. You know, especially them linemen, man, who probably in there doing what they got to do. But like we've been seeing on TV, a lot of them been staying in shape at these high schools and stuff like that. The NBA is going for a long haul right now. I don't know where that's going to go.
But GB, I'm going to tell you this. And you know, I played a little football, but I think football is the one sport you have to have the preseason. You have to have those two-a-days. I don't think those guys could just come in and go one preseason game and go into the season without people really getting hurt, those hamstrings or just pulling things. So I think, and maybe the owners don't care, I figure that, but I think NBA could pretty much start up tomorrow and those guys will be okay.
I don't agree with you with that because the simple fact is all these athletes, unless it's the serious ones and the ones who only really get paid, start working out. You can't bring these guys in here and not have a training camp or a part of the time where they need to get in shape. Everybody is not irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys on football. It's about 50, 60 guys, and the linemen is the ones that they really concerned about because, they're bigger and stuff like that. Basketball, I mean, some of these guys are not responsible. I mean, they could probably get away with it with the cruising through with it a little bit and then try to get themselves in shape on the way, but you're not going to be able to do what you want to, and coaches know that. They see that, and so I think that everybody needs a training camp and everybody needs a chance because you forgot, Speedy, some of these guys are just trying to make the team.
Yeah, the rookies, yeah. And you'd be surprised how many guys need that to make that team.
Right, and you got to think about the free agencies, the second-round draft pick, who these dudes don't have a chance, but it's only going to be one spot. So you don't give them no kind of survival skill for them. Because if they don't have a training camp and you just plop them right into it and say, okay, we're going to have, what if we can go like this, Speedy. What if they only have 60 games? All the NBA is going to do is they're going to bring, when the lockout is over, we say we're going to give you a week. That's all we're giving you. We're giving you a week to have a training camp, and then we start to play basketball. It's not going to work. You need them games, whatever, and then as soon as you get there, that week, you're going to have to cut about 10 people. You
right
know
off the top.
Or 7 or 8 people, and then think about it. Then the teams might not even bring in that many people. Then it's cutting down on the people who's trying to get an opportunity, and then you can't see that talent that you want to go because you always got to surprise somebody in there. Somebody will surprise you and make the basketball team. So I think it's going to be hard for a lot of these guys because they need that. They need that time to work out in them preseason games.
All right, so let's make sure we get this in. Phone number is 855-369-9898. Now, the NFL has the hugest playbook I ever seen. How big is the NBA playbook for a rookie coming in? I mean, how many plays are there? Or some,
It depends on what coach you got, Speedy. It's not. We don't have playbooks in the NBA. I think the coaches have the plays. You know what I'm saying? They have a system. You know what I'm saying? It's just like football has a system, but they have a lot of playbooks because they got to have a lot of audibles. They got to read the defense and this and that. Basketball, you're going to go with just your system. We can take example of Phil Jackson with the triangle.
Triangle. Okay.
He has just one system. Triangle. You play this way, and then he got options off the triangle. Okay? Then when Kobe came in, him and Jordan, they broke the triangle because they were great basketball players. So he gives them opportunities to do that. But when you got a mediocre basketball player and a player that's supposed to play a role, he has to play that system. If he doesn't learn that system, he won't play.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way it is. And then coaches go off the dome sometimes. When you getting beat at something and that play ain't working, that's why you got them other 3 and 4 assistants over there because they got to say, Coach, look, this ain't working, man. Let's try this. Let's try this play. Let's redo this. This dude he's not guarding this guy right. Let's go with this play. Let's go with that play. And then that's what happens.
And that's usually a veteran
that 100 plays. Huh?
That's usually a veteran that'll come in and say that. A rookie won't come in and say, let's run something different with it.
No, not a rookie coach. A rookie coach might give a suggestion, but the coach won't listen to him. Every person who coaches probably has a veteran coach who has already been a head coach or has been in the league for about 8 or 9 years. You know what I'm saying? They have at least a coach that's going to help them out a great deal. So, they'll listen to a rookie sometime, but they always going to go to their mind with the most experience in the veteran.
All right, so let me throw this at you. Your boy got pulled over last night, whenever.
And you don't lie that. You ain't even got to tell me. If it got to deal with weed, there's only one dude who's going to be in trouble like that.
Who's that?
That's Michael Beasley.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Doing 84 in a 65. Now, normally weed slow you down, don't they? But, hey, I guess it speeds you up. But he got pulled over, and they smelled the weed in the car. They smelled the essence, the aroma. My question to you is,
he was just hitting a blunt?
Yeah, well, he must have. He didn't blow it out fast enough. She had the windows down, the roof back.
Man,
he
that
was in the
man
convertible.
should have been in his house smoking that weed, man.
At 3 in the morning.
That man crazy. See, this is the problem we have, Speedy. And this is why I don't like the athletes today. We have no sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why not go in your house?
Go in your house.
Smoke all the blunts you want to.
Uh-huh.
Get all the alcohol you want to. Mm-hmm. Bring everybody over your house.
And
have a pajama party. Get on the PlayStation and get one of them card games and drive your own car around, build a mug and drive around, and be high as a kite. Why not do that? And just stay in your house and then just go ahead. But you have to be out at 3 and 4 in the morning, and it's always a 3 and 4 in the morning person.
Yeah, ain't nothing going on. Only thing happening at 3 or 4 in the morning, the police, car thieves, and the paperboy. Them the only people out 3 in the morning.
And jackers. That's about
and jackers,
it. Yeah. And listen, and then you got the nerve to be out at 3 in the morning in Minnesota. That's incredible.
Ain't nothing in Minnesota.
Hey, Gary, this guy Black. I got a question for Jesse, who's our intern here.
Uh-huh.
And Gary didn't hit this question, but I'm going to hit it, Speedy.
Go
Jesse, why don't the white players get in trouble like this? They never get in trouble.
They riding with the police. There go Beasley right there.
Why do you...
That already said, y'all gonna get Mike in a minute, man. He gonna be coming down this way in a hot second. Pull him over. He's doing 100.
Wait, let Jesse answer that.
Go ahead, Jesse.
I guess all the good white players are European, so they're out of the country.
Are you trying to say Luke Walton is not European?
Superstar?
Well, Luke Walton's not one of the stars. That's why he's not getting caught.
Right. Let me give you one good reason why they don't get caught. They're very educated in what they should be doing. And like I just said, they be in the house, and most of them got girls and wives that keep them in the house. You know what I'm saying? So most of us, when we get out, we always with the homies. Mm-hmm. We always trying to stunt.
With some females.
And doing all the little stunt and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it ain't no problem with that, you know, when you're young and whatever, but you got to understand. You got to catch it before you get old and see that it ain't about nothing. Because you can do all that stuff in them big old houses that you paying all that rent for. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got all that stuff. So take your butt. Or if you want to be outside, go get you a car, man. Get you somebody to drive you around, and you can smoke all the weed, drink all the alcohol you want.
And when they pull them over, put it under their seat. We're going to take a quick break.
Let them take the blame for it.
Yeah. We're going to take
it ain't no biggie. Let them take the blame for it. If their car smell like weed, you should have said, you should have told me to stop smoking. You didn't tell me to stop smoking.
Or ride with somebody white. How about that? You wouldn't have got pulled over. We're going to take a quick break. Come back. It's After the Game with Gary Payton and Speedy on the Foxxhole 98, baby. Yeah. It's the Foxxhole Radio, baby. 98. It's After the Game with Gary Payton and Speedy. The number is 8.
That's not the name of the show, Speedy.
It's After the Game.
But the name is not in the name of the show.
On this one, it is.
You don't have to just start saying, this is After the Game with Gary Payton. Stop saying with Speedy. Nigga, you my sidekick, you Batman. Nigga, I'm Batman, you Robin. If I want to name
but sometimes Robin say things.
Man, no, not today. You ain't saying shit today.
No, sometimes Robin go Holy Toledo. That's all my shit.
Okay, and then you can say, pow, wham. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you to say that shit first.
All right, well, hit me with the elbow so I know when to say that shit.
All right, here you go. I'm about to do it again. Y'all want to start over again?
Here we go. All right, it's Foxxhole Radio 98. It's After the Game with Gary Payton.
And my sidekick, Speedy. Bam, bam, pow, kabam.
855-369-9898. Now, GP, you know I'm
Speedy, I told you I'm going to hit you with the elbow again. Give me my Twitter number, man.
Oh, that's right. The Twitter number is Gary Payton _20. And
then you could get my sidekick at...
Speedy is funny. That's Speedy IZ funny. Now, GP, you know I'm the regular... I'm the Laker hater. I hate the Lakers. So I'm always going to give bad news on the Lakers. Kobe Bryant is being re-sued by a woman out of, allegedly, by a woman out of Ohio who originally tried to sue him 2 years ago, and they threw the case out, and I guess she's trying to bring it back because he proposed marriage to her, which I don't know how he could have did that when he was already married. But go for it, girlfriend. She's 46. She need her money. She's trying to be on the Housewives of Basketball or NBA.
That's some bullshit.
Hey, man, she trying to get her check on. He shouldn't have said I was going to marry you.
All she trying to do is spoil that man's marriage, and his marriage going to be ending pretty soon, man, if he keep all this up, man.
She's 46.
From different angles and different ways, yeah, he going to be all bad.
I don't know how fine she could be at 46. And your boy. Yeah, man.
Ooh, that nigga getting up there, boy.
Yes, sir.
Right.
It's not real.
She's doing it. Now, your boy just re-upped, man, with Nike, which I think is nice. Michael Vick just signed a 4-year contract with them. After, they dropped him right when he had them other hush puppy dogs.
But what?
They dropped him then. But he's back on.
How much they give him?
Nah, I'll get to that in a second. But, he got signed for 4 years, so he all right.
But listen, but Nike ain't really signing nobody, though, really. They got Kobe and then they got LeBron. They really ain't giving nobody no money, really. But Mike, you know what makes it so good to me? Because it's a redemption for Michael Vick. He made a mistake, you know what I'm saying? And over the dogs, I know a lot of people love dogs and they loved all that, and it was a big thing. But people don't understand. Michael Vick was a popular guy.
Yes, he was.
He got caught.
In 18,
and he's popular again. He got caught. But you know what? I go around in hoods right now, and I see dog fighting with the gangsters and everything.
Sure
and these dudes ain't even getting caught up or nothing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And even if they did get caught, they're not gonna have their name in the tabloids like Michael Vick. Michael Vick came back. He restructured his life. He did a lot of good things. Now people just leave that man alone, man.
Let him do his thing, man.
He made one mistake. I think Nike did the right thing. Everybody had to drop somebody because they don't want the negative stuff on their product. Everybody does that. But I commend Nike. And I'm a Nike guy. I'm gonna be there for life.
Speaking of the fact that you're a Nike guy, they are re-releasing one of your shoes, GP.
Yeah, I know. Hey, listen, player. If I go to the Hall of Fame in January, player. You know what I'm saying? They gonna release everything, man. Speedy, you coming to the celebration because we.
Yes, I am.
We just had a show from Crew. What's that stuff called? The Hall of Fame out there in Boston, Mass. You know what I'm saying? We might just have it from there.
GP.
What?
Speedy can't travel from state to state. Come on, man.
Well, I can, but I got to be driven in. I have to be driven in. No, I can't talk about it right now. We on the air. I could be driven in. I will be driven in, so don't worry about nothing.
It took 5 lawyers to get him there in Atlantic City.
Yeah. But they're re-releasing one of your shoes, man. It's it's a black and lime green. It's the glove.
With the zipper, right?
No, it's the one with the little snap on the side.
The snap on the side. That's the first one. That's the first OG. That's the one when I first came out. OG, that was the cold one. I'm looking at it right now on my picture, man.
Now, when they re-release when they re-release a shoe with your name on it, is that a check in the mail?
Nope.
Oh yeah, you know that you get your residuals and your royalties and all that other stuff. Depends on how many shoes they sell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
And you know me, overseas I'm really popular. So like in China and all that old stuff, in Japan, I'm popular over there. So they'll probably sell more of them shoes over there.
So how do they say your name over there? Gary Payton.
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton. You know what I'm saying? And, I love going over there, man. That's my country over there, man. So they be treating you like royalty over there. So when Nike and all them and the NBA want to send me over there, I rush and get on them planes and go over there. But that's good, man. That they're gonna bring that shoe out, man. It's gonna be nice.
I'm gonna get a pair.
Speedy, get all your kids one.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of shoes, GP.
Hey, that's all right, man. I'll help you out.
Okay, I appreciate that.
It's
now we have a new segment. We haven't found a sponsor yet, but we're working on a sponsor. It's called Ask GP. So we're gonna have that ready in a few minutes. On the phone with us right now, out of where's he from? He's out of Philly. We got Terrence on the phone. What's up, Terrence?
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
What's up, GP? And big fan, man. Big fan.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Speedy, stay in your rock and roll, okay?
That's what I like, man. That's what I like.
Pow!
Man.
Speedy, I got love for you, too. So, I just got a question for you, GP.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this in the barbershop. Deshaun Stevenson been talking trash to LeBron for years. For years. He has never said anything back. Is that because he didn't play on the streets like you did and Dwayne Wade did? Because they knew he was going pro when he was like in 8th grade. So he's always played inside, you know, he played in organized ball. He played in, you know, he went to like a private school, basically.
Who did, Stevenson?
Yeah, LeBron.
Yeah, he went to like almost like a private school, yep.
Yeah, he never played in the streets because, I mean, if Deshaun Stevenson was to talk trash to Dwayne Wade, you know, Wade was like, you know, I'm going to punch in your mouth or whatever. I'm going to dunk on you. LeBron says nothing. Ever.
Well, you know what? I put this on this because he wasn't raised that way. You know, when a guy is not raised that way, and then you got Stevenson, who is probably, you know, Stevenson is from Fresno.
Ain't no tough dudes in Fresno. Ain't nobody tough in Fresno.
Fresno, California. That's by LA and all that old stuff. Yeah, them dudes grew up like that, like Oakland. We all played against each other in that area, and you have to be tough in that area. When you're on the playgrounds, you got to protect yourself. He grew up that way. LeBron never had to have that because he was always a superior over a lot of the guys. He didn't have to talk crazy. He didn't have to do that. He didn't go on the streets like that. And that's just the way it goes. Some people grow up that way, some people don't. And he figures he don't have to say anything to nobody. His game can talk for what he does, and that's what he does. He plays basketball, and he way better than Stevenson anyway, so I wouldn't say nothing to him anyway.
Deshaun basically punked him. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he kind of punked.
You know, we see it as punk. LeBron sees it as, you know, you ain't better than me. I got 2 MVPs. I'm getting talked about. I get all the money, all that. So he don't really care about it. But I'm the type of player as Stevenson is. I will talk crazy to you wherever it's at, whenever he was, and that's just the way it goes. It's just unfortunate that he's not as popular and he's not as good as LeBron.
So I'm going to ask you, Batman, what if he'd have been talking to you like that, GP?
Oh, I'd have gotten his motherfucking head. I would have tore his head off. He would have had a problem with me. It ain't going to be no not talking back to you, man. I don't care how good I am. Nigga, you ain't going to disrespect me in front of everybody because I got to go back to home to the hood. They going to be like, oh, boy, you done let that boy punk you. You a punk. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't going to do that.
Thank you for the phone call, man. 855-369-9898. It's Ask GP. On the phone, we got Max from Arizona. What's up, Max?
Hey, what's up, everybody? GP, I'm a big fan. Growing up, I actually used to be a ball boy for the Magic back in 94, 97. And yeah, you said what?
Did you say something to me during that time?
I was actually just a ball boy. I actually just was passing you the basketball on the court. I was just a really big kid.
No, dang, you was a really, really big kid?
Yeah, I was like 6'4".
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How tall are you now? 6'5".
6'8".
What's your question, dog? What's your question?
My question is, currently I'm actually an NFL player, and we're going through this lockout, and I know the NBA is going through theirs. You know, I have a couple of buddies who are going through that, but I can't remember if you guys ever experienced back when you were playing GP any type of lockout situation or, you know, CBA negotiations back when you were there. What do you see as some of the main issues that the NBA lockout is gonna have to face, and why it will prevent them potentially from from getting things solved on both sides?
Well, I did go through a lockout in 1999, and we only played 50 games. What's is happening is, you know, the NBA, the owners are just trying to take all your rights. You know, they won't have everything. They want to cut back on a lot of stuff. They already got all of the licensing money and all that stuff for your jerseys. They only give you a little portion of that. It's just a lot that they want to cut out. You know, and people just don't understand it. We should have stood up for our rights in '99. You know, when Jordan, Pippen, Karl Malone, John Stockton, all these guys was in, Charles Barkley. When we was there, you know, most of these guys had already had big contracts. Plus myself, I had a big contract. We should have stood up a little bit more and stand tall. You know, and just said we wanted everything from there. But when we took a deal and cut half, you know, it was that's just the way it goes. You know, most of the players wanted to come back because they needed the money, and now it's going to make it hard, and I think it's going to take a lot of a stand still for both sides. I think the owners are not going to back down. David Stern is not going to let them back down, and I think the players should back down, and come with a good solution and make our NBA a better union, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can do that, and that's why hockey and baseball are good, because they got two strong owner and owners association and a strong players association.
I think what they're trying to drive you guys to, GP, is like football, where you guys have those contracts, but they can null and void them if you do something wrong, if you get hurt, if you're smoking weed doing 85 and a 64 at 3 in the morning, they're going to take that money. We're going to take a quick break, come right back with After the Game with Gary Payton.
And my sidekick.
We are back. I love this. I got to learn how to rap. It's After the Game with Gary Payton.
My sidekick, Speedy.
Foxxhole Radio 98, 855-369-9898. That's 855-369-9898.
Hey,
now, GP.
Man, you gonna mess up my people calling in, man. God,
yeah, don't want to mess that up. 855-369-9898. Also, too, you can hit.
Right there. Hey, Speedy. Do you like how I got that music hooked up, man?
I must say, man, you are on fire right now.
I know I am. I'm hot. What's happening?
Yeah, your closing play is on fire. Don't forget to hit GP. Yeah, I slid that in. Gary Payton _20 on Twitter, and mine's is Speedy is funny. Speedy IZ funny. Now, GP, did you
see
hear?
a lot of people talking to you this past
they
weekend,
hit me up.
Speedy?
A lot of big people.
A lot of people walked up to Gary and got autographs and
Unfortunately,
pictures.
yeah, they did.
He's a star.
No.
Yeah, I really saw that.
He was just taller than me.
I saw someone come up to you at the hotel.
I'm always going to be a star. Once you be next to me, you had a Letterman sweater on, didn't you?
Yeah, he did.
And you had a two-piece tweed on. So
it was clean as mud with some brown and white Air Force Ones. Clean as hell.
I had some Air Force Ones on.
Tweed. We don't call you Speedy no more. We're going to call you Tweed, because you're in that tweed, too little black sweater.
Yeah, we got to get you a new microphone. I don't know if you heard, your boy Roy Williams plays for the Cowboys. Apparently, he proposed to a woman on video. Roy Williams. He sent her an engagement ring that cost $76,000. He mailed it to her. She said, fill it out. She said, nah, I don't want to be married to you. And now he's trying to get the ring back, and he can't get the ring back. Cost $76,000.
Man, listen here. If somebody sell me something for $76,000 and say they don't want to marry me, I ain't got it. I ain't never received it in my life.
Now, we trying to find out. We all trying to find out.
I just want to know what she looked like.
Where's she from? They doing we got our little staff. And she's
Whoa.
Miss Texas. So I'm going to go on a limb and say 9 out of 10.
She ain't black.
Hey, y'all probably right.
Yeah, she not black. She was a white girl. We don't want to blast out like that, but she was Miss Texas.
She's fine, though.
So he sent her the ring. First, he sends a video thing saying, hey, I want to propose to you. You're cute and fine. We'll let Jess tell.
All right, we just found this on the story. Apparently, she said that she lost the ring. And reported that to an insurance company, but had it, or her father has had it the whole time. So she's
he had it around his neck.
That's called fraud. Hey, GP, you know what that is, don't you?
Man, listen here, man. I don't want to say nothing, but that's some shady shit right there, man.
How much you spend on your wedding ring, GP? How much you spend on it?
Oh, man, y'all, that's a wrap.
$76,000.
You better talk that over $76,000 worth of nothing.
But he sent it in the mail. I wonder if he had any insurance.
Why you didn't go and deliver the thing?
I don't know. He tried to do some, sometimes brothers try to do something different. He sent the video tweet like, hey, baby, I think you cute. I play for the Cowboys. I'm finna send this ring if you want to do this thing. And she said, no.
He didn't want to marry that girl from the get. He was just doing some deal. You know what I'm saying, man? That ain't nothing. bullshit, man. Ain't nobody gonna send no $76,000 ring and then send a tweet video where he at that he can't go and get with her.
Well, she Miss Texas. He probably just couldn't roll up to Miss Texas' house. She a white girl.
How he gonna marry her if he can't just roll up to Miss Texas' house? And first of all, if the president, man, he shouldn't be messing with her.
Yeah, well, the daddy got the ring now. It's around his neck.
Yeah, tell your boyfriend to come pick this one up.
Right. That nigga got 76,000 worth on his neck. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah, tell your boy Roy to come pick this one up. See how close he gets.
Nothing much for him, too, buddy.
Yeah, everything big in Texas. That's for damn sure.
Call in, man.
Really big. Cowboy boots, cow, and everything.
855-369-9898. It's After the Game with Garrett Payton.
And my motherfucking sidekick, Speedy. Oh, pow, bang, bing, pow.
On the phone
Stupid.
out of D.C., we got Antonio. What's up, Antonio? Are you there, Antonio?
Yeah, I'm here.
Would you send a girl a ring cost $76,000 in the mail?
Hey, sorry. Yeah, I'm here, y'all. Sorry,
Yeah, go ahead.
Answer the question.
sorry I missed y'all out in Atlantic City.
Oh, it's all good, man.
But Antonio, we just asked you, would you send a girl $76,000 ring in the mail?
You know, with the lockout going on right now.
He got another question.
Hey, my bad, yo. With the lockout going on now, how you feel about these guys playing in these summer league games? Because, you know, out here in D.C., you know, with Berry Farms in the Goodman League, you know, Kevin Durant comes and plays every year. John Wall just played for his first time this year. But I remember a few years ago when Gilbert got hurt, he was rehabbing. He went out there like a dumbass trying to play and got hurt again. So how do you feel about these guys right now, you know, being with this lockout and everything, going and playing in these summer league-like games around the local areas around the country?
First of all, their agents ain't going to let them play in them games because if they get hurt, right now in lockout, you could get your contract blind void if the NBA does not approve them leagues, and they're not approving no leagues right now. And I don't think none of these guys going to go out there and do that anyway. If they're doing it, they're taking a big chance, and they know they are. So I don't think you're going to see too many people in these summer league games around these countries like LA or DC, whatever. They're not going to be playing in none of that.
That's too bad, too. Thank you for the phone call. Speaking of that, your boy, because, you know, I like to throw the Lakers under the bus every time I can. Your boy,
you going to throw them out of the bus.
Yeah, your boy Andrew Bynum just hired Freddie Roach to help him train so he can keep the fat off. So he's training the boxing regiment right now. What did you do boxing? What did you do in the off season to keep yourself in shape?
Well, you know what? First of all, that is a good exercise, boxing and stuff like that. That keeps you in shape and gets you very agile and all that stuff. A lot of people are doing kickboxing, a lot of that stuff. Women do that stuff too because they know that you get agile and you get a lot of flexibility. I think he's just doing it because of that. You know, he got one of the big time dudes, Eddie Roach, to do it because Eddie Roach knows a lot of stuff. So I think he's just trying to stay in shape and he's just trying to get his body more agile and more athletic because he's kind of slow and reacting to things that's why he's getting a lot of foul troubles. I think he's just trying to take boxing up to get himself a little bit more flexible and a little bit more athletic.
Well, Gary, I agree with you on some of, you know, it is a good exercise. But I basically think he's doing it so that he'll learn how to correctly punch a 5'9" guard when he comes down the lane.
Yeah, because that was a little bitch-ass hit.
When the old boy can't get a hold, bruh, he just tried to knock his head off.
No, it's a punch now. You got to do a punch, not just the elbow.
No, it's called Bush League.
Think about it. How much you lose? 400,000.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He gonna have 400,000 worth, you know, or whatever, or something like that. He got going on almost close to a meal or whatever.
And 5 games.
He out for them 5 games, so he got a lot of time to think about it.
At least he didn't mail off a ring.
Well, he gonna mail a check to him.
He sure is. Once again, write down the numbers, 855-369-9898. On the phone out of Los Angeles, we got Chris on the phone. What's up, Chris?
Talking to me?
I would hope so, dog. What's that?
Okay, that's what's up, man. I've been waiting, man. I'm just trying to, give a shout out to my man Gary Payton. I'm really from Oakland, California. So anytime somebody from my hometown is out there doing something, I always want to give them their props.
That's what I'm talking about, dog. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate the love, man, especially you from Oakland.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to, I've been trying to holler at you through several different booking agencies, just trying to get in touch with you, man. And really, I was calling and sitting on hold just to find out what would be the best way for me to get in contact with you so that I could send you some music, man. I actually got a boy who's dedicated, you know, this clean-ass song to you. And if you don't like it, I'll delete it. That's how I feel. It's undeniable.
Just Twitter, man.
Stay on the line. My boy, got through Jeff and one of them will get your number, man. They'll get your number, and then I'll have it, and then I'll give you a ring.
I get it. I get the number for you.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but you don't have no sports question? You don't have no sports question?
I have no sports questions, man. I holler at my man just for his personality and just being a stand-up guy, man. I mean, I feel like, you know, he's done everything on the court, and I have nothing to compliment his game because he's complimented through his play.
There you go, my man.
Is this family on the phone? What the
Hey,
it's Oakland, man. Town business.
You and some speedos, man.
That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna never happen. On the phone out of Los Angeles, we got Tim on the phone. What's up, Tim? Welcome to After the Game with Gary Payton.
What's going on, Gary Payton? What's going on, Speedy?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Chilling, man. Hey, GP, you want to. I don't know why they hating on you and why you're not the greatest point guard or considered one of them, but I think you are.
Appreciate it, man. Much love. Everybody know what's happening, man. You know, everybody got their own opinions. Some of the people think I am, some people don't. But you know, if you look at the stats and look at everything that I did, man, I'm right up there. You know what is going to solidify it if I go to the Hall of Fame on the first ballot, man. It'll be all good.
But my question was, me and my white teammates, man, we always argue, like...
You and Jesse.
Jesse and Mark and Victor.
Yeah, all them. We be arguing, like, who the best American white player, and they keep saying Jason Kidd. I'm like, Jason Kidd black. So I want to ask you, since you know him and you grew up, you basically taught him the game, is Jason Kidd black or white?
Well, his mother was white and his father was black, which his father passed a while back. But he mixed, man. So
he's black.
You know, he just mixed, and he's half black and he's half white. So you know, it's the same. His mother is a lovely lady. I love her to death, and you know, he mixed. But he act like black more than me though, because he hung out with and he hung out in the hood. So to me, he's more black.
Now, to answer your question, I would say
don't do it.
I would say no. A white athlete that's the nicest one to play.
He's a point guard.
A point guard. I would go.
White player in the NBA from America. In the league.
I would say Larry Bird.
Yeah, probably the nicest one. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because he gonna hit. He gonna get all his points. He gonna get some rebounds, and he gonna get some assists. And I like Larry's game.
I thought you were gonna say Chris Mullin.
Ever to play as a white American, yeah.
Chris Mullin was nice too,
but he went in the Hall of Fame already.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But he's saying had ever played in the NBA or white American, who was the best? And they said Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? But it got to be Larry Bird.
Yeah, Larry Bird. I like Chris Mullin. I loved his game. That jumper was liquid.
Chris Mullin was okay, man. I mean, he did what he had to do, man. He could score the ball and do what he had to do. You know, good thing he's going into the Hall of Fame in September. So you know, it's good. You know, but I still got to go with Larry Bird.
So you don't think Rick Barry?
Rick Barry, yeah, we forgot about Rick.
Rick was nice.
We forgot about
we'll do it this way, GP. Who was the best you played against?
John Stockton.
Oh my goodness! Oh, he gave it to you every night.
Yeah, John Stockton was kind of cold. Yeah. I say John Stockton. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. John Stockton was all around. You know, he holds the thing in assists and steals in all time in the NBA. But you got to always go with Larry Bird, man. He won championships, won MVPs, and all that other stuff. So you have to go with him.
What about the best black-white acting player?
Black-white acting.
Is that
God Black is way over the top.
Who is that? Who is that? Your boy from San Antonio?
Who?
Tonight.
Yeah.
That's messed up. I like Tim, though. I met Tim.
Karl Malone. Which one? Where we going here?
Oh, Karl Malone. I met Karl Malone. Believe it or not, Karl Malone is a nice dude. I met him.
Karl Malone is, y'all know that's one of my best friends, right?
Yeah. He shouldn't do no more of those commercials, though.
time. That's my dude, man. So
he need to sign with Nike. He should do no more.
And plus, next month I'm going to his ranch in Louisiana, and we're gonna shoot shotguns off his back porch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just don't get your Dick Cheney on and shoot nobody in the face. That's the main thing.
Or don't do your Jason Williams.
And plus, we ain't going into no limousine, man. We don't get out like that. We gonna be on a tractor.
Yeah,
don't shoot your limousine driver either, pimp.
We ain't doing that, man. We gonna be by ourselves, man. We just gonna be smoking cigars, man, shooting at birds.
That'll work. Out of Tennessee, we got Rick on the phone. Welcome to After the Game with Gary Payton.
Hey, Speedy.
And Speedy.
What's up, GP?
What's happening?
Man, it's an honor to talk to you, man. Let me just say this first. Before I buy a $76,000 engagement ring, damn no, she gonna say yeah before I buy it.
I didn't already hit it. Trust me.
Motherfucker ass no $76,000 ring. She better get a $10,000 ring and be happy.
I'm gonna go with $10.
Damn. Anyway,
You said $10.
That's the most I'm gonna spend on a ring. $10.
I know the Grizzlies been like the last and stop of the NBA for a long time, man. But I think last year, man, we really kind of turned some heads and got a new perspective from teams in the league. And a player like yourself who know basketball, I just want your opinion of the Grizzlies and how they did last year.
Well, first of all, the Grizzlies did a great job. I got to compliment Lionel Hollins, who turned that team around. When they went and got him, they got a player coach, who played and know how to relate to the players. He got the best out of all the guys that he did. I only hate that he didn't have Rudy Gay, because if he had Rudy Gay, I think they would have went to the finals, the conference finals against Dallas, and they would have beat Oklahoma City, because that was what they needed to have the firepower to get it going. And everybody else was getting busy. What's the left hand guy name again?
The left hand dude.
The left hand guy from Memphis.
Oh, in the paint.
Zach Randolph.
Zach ugly man.
Zach Randolph did a great job, man. He became an all-star and plus to me a star in that series and plus in the whole playoffs. And I think next year they're gonna be even better when they get their whole team together. They're gonna make a run for everything in the West, and people gotta watch out for them because they got their confidence up now. They just like Oklahoma City. They both got their confidence up with these young kids, and they're gonna make runs at everybody. And I think Memphis is going to be good for the next years to come if they keep their team together.
And I'm going to ask Jesse, what exactly did he? He tore his rotator cuff, or what did he do?
Are we talking about Rudy Gay?
Yeah, what did he do?
Yeah, in the shoulder, torn. I think it was torn labrum in the shoulder. He was out. Yeah, he was out the last 2 months of the year. So.
Well, if you guys see Zach Randolph, he owed me $500. If you can find him,
maybe he'll mail it to you, because apparently sports players are mailing shit.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you the truth. He was coming out of college. He's from Kokomo, Indiana. I hosted his little party he did at the club
when he's coming
in Kokomo, Indiana. When he's coming out,
Hey, guy, you snitching. You dry snitching right now.
It is kind of dry snitching.
$500.
We don't want to hear no more from God Black. He dry
I don't give a damn about that. I don't play in the NBA.
Out of New Orleans.
They in a lockout anyway.
Yeah, they need that fine now. Out of New Orleans, we got Terry on the phone. Welcome to the show, Terry.
Hey, what's going on, fella?
What's that?
Yeah, man, I just want to comment on the white baller, man. I ain't hear y'all mention Pistol Pete, bro. That was a bad white baller right there.
Pistol Pete.
He used to average 50 in college.
Whoa.
Yeah, 50.
Without a 3-point line.
Without a 3-point line.
He averaged 50. Hey, but we got to always say about Pistol Pete, you guys got to understand, Pistol Pete wasn't the same basketball player he was when he was in college. He got hurt a little bit. He started scoring, but he wasn't really and then he didn't play that long. So we can't really say that in the NBA, but he was a great basketball player, though.
Yeah, he was nice. Who did you pattern yourself after, GP, when you was, in the parks, and who were you trying to be?
I was always George Gervin. George Gervin was my man, and me and him are close right now, and everything I done went to, I went to all my Hall of Fame things I got inducted to in college and stuff. He's been my speaker for me. I think most likely I'm going to have him or John Stockton, if I go to Hall of Fame, to induct me into that. So I always thought of him. I had all my posters on the wall of him,
Was that the sweetest poster ever?
Man. So I always was like George Gervin because I wanted to
George. George had the sweetest poster ever when he was sitting on them blocks of ice. The Iceman. Oh my God! Every kid I knew had that poster, man. They ought to come back. Nike ought to bring that back out.
I got that made in T-shirts. Hey, look, I'm gonna read on our next show, man. I'm show you. I got it cold. It's so cold.
Yeah, I met him, man. He's one of the coolest cats in the world. And I said, "Can you still finger roll?" He said, "Baby, I can still finger roll." We're gonna take a quick break.
And still talk great. He talk like that, man. Speedy on the golf course, dog.
He do.
Same thing on the golf course. He be talking crazy like that on the golf course. He be like, "Give me a ball. Give me this good and it's so sweet. Throw me a ball." That's how he be talking about. He be on that, boy. He cold as hell.
Hilarious. Take a quick break. We'll come right back. It's After the Game with Gary Payton on Foxxhole Radio 98, baby. Yeah. After the game. GP. Yeah. GP, I see. Yeah, your turntable's on fire right now.
Hey, listen, man. Look at what we gonna do, Speedy. I want to add something. See what we gonna do.
Yeah.
So after the next week, we gonna get somebody who gonna win something to come in the studio with us, right here in the studio with us.
Yeah.
Kick it with us, man, and be a critique dude. You know what I'm saying? He gonna critique everything like we doing right now. We gonna have a contest like that. Somebody gonna come in the studio with us, kick it with us like that. But look here, Jess, this is what you got to do. You got to come up with a hard question so they know something about sports. I don't want it just to be about basketball and none of that. I want it to be a question about any sport. See, whoever can answer the question, they get to come in with me and Speedy and kick it on our show for 1 hour and hang out and see what you can do with us on this mic.
Yeah, on the After the Game.
You don't want Speedy to ask the questions?
No.
No. We won't just ask the question. That's why I got Jess there, man.
You always got a white dude to ask the question. Makes it legitimate.
So, Jess, you're going to come with a question. Next week, we're going to answer the question. Then the following week or so, whatever, we're going to come in. We're going to have y'all come in the show where we at. And y'all going to be able to kick it with us, me and Speedy, and get down, God Black, Jess. You're going to meet my crew up in here, and it's going to be all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and hopefully we can get Roy Williams, since he's mailing shit off. He maybe get him to come on through.
That's a motherfucking ring, so we can give it to somebody and mail it to them.
The number is 855-369-9898. It's After the Game with Gary Payton.
And my sidekick,
Speedy.
Bam.
Tell them what you're doing, man. What we got? You got anything planned for the weekend?
You know what, man? This weekend, man, my partner got a big party in L.A. It's going to be cracking, man. We're going to celebrate his birthday party. It's a big old white party out there. Everybody should know about it. My dude and them, they own the game. You know what I'm saying? The club game on Manchester.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Ain't nobody been there. Go by there, man. It's a nice little kicking spot. Everybody be up in there hanging. He having a big party out in downtown L.A. You only can get in on the invite, though, man. Already 3,000 people done said they going to be in there and kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You can't get in unless you're in all white. So, hey, that's where I'm going to be at this weekend. Me and Speedy will be there.
I like them all white parties, but every once in a while somebody don't wash their bottoms with the top, so it'd be like an off-white and an on-white.
There you go. Listen, man,
I'm just trying to help people out.
Man, we going to be making sure we in all white, man. We going to be right. You know what I'm saying?
With them all white.
You know that's a black party. White people don't have all white parties.
Because they be naked. Look here. Make sure you hit Gary Payton on his Twitter, which is Gary Payton _20, or you can hit me, Speedy is funny. That's Speedy IZ funny on my Twitter. And I have people hit me. They always ask me questions. They all
like, where's the money? How much you owe us?
That too, but mostly about Gary Payton. That's kind of, I hate it a little bit.
What are some of the questions?
Well, they asked me how dark is he?
Woo.
I said when he get out the car, all light come on.
Oh, that's an old joke.
I said he's sitting in the jacuzzi.
Always tweet me and be like, how fat is he? How do you just like to do the Pillsbury Doughboy?
I told him you sit in the jacuzzi and make tea.
I don't say nothing else.
I said you sit in the jacuzzi and make tea.
You did say I made tea. Yeah. You know what I did? I sat in the jacuzzi last night. I didn't see no tea come out.
Because you didn't pee. Look here.
Oh, pee, boy, that would have been something else.
That'd have been lemonade. That'd have been lemonade. And also, too, you know, Gary's like that last hot dog at the cookout don't nobody want.
You said that.
You know, really, that's the hot dog everybody like because they like to put it around a little piece of bread and put a little mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup on it, and they eat the shit out that hot dog, boy. You know that, right?
All right, so it's been a great show. We want to thank all of our callers and all the listeners, everybody that tune in, everybody that Twitters. I heard your Twitter account has gone out the roof, GP, and we appreciate it.
And Speedy, we gonna get yours out the roof too, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's already out the roof, but we gonna keep this show hot though. You know what we say, man. Everybody love to hear us right now, Speedy. We hot.
Yes, we are. And next week is going to be on fire. Once again, we are going to get somebody in the studio. One of our fans going to be able to come in and kick it with us. We're going to have a great question for you next week, and we're going to find us a sponsor for our Ask GP.
That's right. We're going to have a sponsor for Ask GP. We're going to have a lot of questions on that. Nike. And we're going to have it cracking, though. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, tune in, man, because we got a lot more coming for you.